Hello. If you also want to diversify your income streams in the financial world and increase your profits by doing so, stay with us until the end of this episode of Trading Finder. Well, as you know, here at Trading Finder, we always offer you a lot of really exciting services. For example, we have tools like the economic calendar. These tools, such as indicators and other features, help you. They make your trades stronger and increase your trading profits. But there are also things like bonuses, perks, and festivals that brokers and exchanges offer. Different platforms offer these, and by using them, you can grow your capital. But as it's always been said, never put all your eggs in one basket. It's great even if you have good trades. You might have a well-organized trading system, but still try to create multiple sources of income for yourself. Create one of those sources. One of those sources is exactly this affiliate program that we've brought to you today. How does it work? You can simply click here on Exnova and enter their website. You can get more information about it. From this very article here, you can really expand your knowledge about them. What services do they offer? What exactly are they providing us? As we mentioned, the link to their website is right here for you, but pay close attention. When I click on the link that we currently have here, I enter the App Store. It's a separate platform. It's a company that offers some really attractive services for collaboration to various organizations. If you come to this very page as well, you scroll down quickly to the bottom of the site. With just one click on this section, you'll enter exactly what I'm in right now. So, what do I see on its main page? I have an 8% that's mentioned as a share of the revenue, and I have $120, which is stated as a fixed amount. All right, I don't want to get into all the details about where this is taken from, but what does it mean? Suppose you are someone who has a network of contacts and you are in touch with various people. Now, you consider Exnova to be a good platform. You said its services are good or any other platform. So what do you do now? You say, now I have a referral link and I give it to another person. That person, because you were satisfied with these services, that person joins the platform. Now, for example, let's say they deposit $1,000. As soon as this person completes their registration and joins the platform, the process is done. You are given a reward of $120, or let's say you receive it in Tether, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in dollars. This process is typically done quite regularly and also periodically, perhaps every single week or at specific intervals that might sometimes significantly vary. According to precisely what the broker explicitly states about the associated costs, for example, you initially turned your original $1,000 into how much exactly? Let's just say, for instance, $3,000 within a period of merely 2 months. Well, during that entire trading period, let's assume your total trading costs were approximately $600. Did you pay spread, commission, and other fees? The total cost was $600, and from this $600, from the part that covers our expenses, the costs incurred by that person are covered, and out of that $600, 80% is yours. So how much is that? That means $480. And well, you see, this is really attractive. Why do I say this? Because you receive a fixed $120 for every customer who joins. And on the other hand, you also get 8% as a lifetime commission. As long as that person is trading and has high turnover, their transactions generate profit for you. Well, this is a really attractive opportunity. Why? Because you are someone who, for example, you might be trading with $4,000 or an amount that fits your own system and you make a profit. Now, along with that, what else have you done? You've joined a group like SAFSA, and if we want to talk about its subgroups, SAMA movement, for example. You came and got a partnership code. You invited people to this platform. They are making transactions, and well, you can also receive a portion of their profits this way. It's almost a win-win game for them, and you can offer them your services. And now after, for example, you've been given $500, $600, or $700, here you can see how you can allocate it. There's someone who says, I want to withdraw it in the form of Tether to be deposited for me periodically. Someone else says, I want to buy Bitcoin with it. You have all these features available in the App Store. On the website, of course, there are also some options shown for you. But since we've already explained the App Store here and discussed it fully in TradingFind, and we're about to talk about it now, we'll skip over that part. You can see the topics we've discussed for you here. That is the 80% we mentioned and the $120 CPA. You can see them here. But what's a really good point about this? For every person who joins, you receive that $120, meaning it's not like if someone joins and their total turnover is, say, $400 or $200, and then they zero out their account afterwards. It's not like they'll take that amount back from you or reset it to zero for you. No, that amount stays with you. But in any case, make sure to pay attention to these points, like what your percentage is. What are the conditions like? All right, now let's take a look here. We've brought another very important point for you here. And what is that? It's what I mentioned before. What is your payment system based on? Tether, Bitcoin, WebMoney, and Skrill. Now you can see various options here. Over an extended period of time, these available options might significantly increase or potentially decrease, so it's crucial to always keep that important consideration in mind. Now, let's consider a specific scenario where someone says, I've successfully joined this particular plan and I've brought several other people into this specific group. Can I then proceed to make a financial withdrawal from it? Again, we'll answer that here. Yes, absolutely. You can make withdrawals, so there's no issue in this regard either. Here, there's also another comparison between other platforms that exist, and on the other hand, have set up an affiliate program for you. You can generate extra profit for yourself. We've discussed this here for you. What are the conditions like? For example, with Pocket Option, you can receive up to 80% from their side. You can also receive bonuses again. The features are really attractive. So, as we've always said and keep repeating, and it's worth repeating again, it depends on which platform you prefer. Someone says Exnova, someone else says Pocket Option. Another person comes and says, my capital is small. Maybe I can't open my account in such and such a platform. So, you see, all of these factors have an impact. But what is my suggestion? My suggestion is that if you really want to work in this field, you should definitely watch this program. Watch this program. Read their articles. Get help from our experts, and after you complete your research, you can then finalize the process for yourself. Here, once again, we've laid out the steps for you one by one. Registering and verifying your identity, which is, of course, the first step in any process. After that, you get your code, share it with others, and step by step, this way, you can increase your profits more and more. I hope the topics we discussed in this program have been useful and beneficial for you, and that you have made use of them. If you have any questions, ambiguities, suggestions, or criticisms, our support team is here for you for exactly that purpose. All you need to do is write down your issue and send it to us. Until the next program, I leave you in the care of the Almighty. May God be your helper and protector.